so yours is what about you, Virgy?
Oh, I've already discussed this. I like a little Parasect. You
Ugh.
know, the big ass crab looking motherfucker.
You know that that's a bug Pokemon, right? Like that's literally a parasite bug. I mean, I could make up some garlic butter, steam that fucker for you if you want, Virgy. Welcome back to Cooking with Pokemon. I'm Professor Grass. Today's recipe is Parasect Bisque. This hearty dish is served with a dosh bun brioche bun and served alongside the pincers of Parasect on top of the mushroom of a Parasect. And the bowl is this is just a rendering, basically, of what it is. And I have a side view of a closer up image of what kind of, just to give you a basic idea of what this Bisque will look like. But this is made with a Paris or Parasect. And let's go ahead and get to the cutting board, and we'll go ahead and show you how this dish is done. Now that we're back at the cutting board, let's gather our ingredients and try to get this show on the road. First, you need to grab the meat of the Parasect. I'm talking about just the arms. We're going to smoke them over a nuzleaf flame, and this is going to give it a nutty aroma. Now, after that, we take the meat and we put it down into a saucepan where we're going to add chikorita and pungent root, and this is going to be in a marowak bone broth with cut up oddish. Now the oddish are going to give us a onion-like aroma to our dish, and we take just, and I'm talking just a little bit, a dash of Gigantomix, and we're going to add a couple of cups of milk to the dish. This is going to thicken it up and make it a bisque, like a soup. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our shiny skull villain and Garnanarnar. We need the shiny skull villain because, fun fact, the green head of the shiny skull villain produces white seeds. The white seeds can be ground up into a fine white pepper. So that's what we're going to use for our dish. Then we prepare a dosh bun brioche bun. We brown it on both sides and put some garlic butter down. Speaking of garlic butter, we also, after we smoke our pincer hands up top the nuzleaf, we're going to add garlic butter using Miltake butter. What we're going to do is take just the trim, like the rim of the cap of the mushroom, and we're going to, after boiling it, of course, because it's highly toxic, we're going to take the rim off, cut it up into small pieces, and put it into the bisque itself. Now, speaking of the highly toxic mushroom that we need to prepare, let's boil that bad boy. Make sure that it's ghost white by the end of the boil. And whenever we are done boiling it, it should resemble something close to this. The red is the pincers that we've also smoked atop the nuzleaf. And what we do is we set them on top of the freshly boiled mushroom that is dried out to where it shapes like a bowl, and then we pour our bisque into the bowl and then set the pincers on top after everything is fine and done. Now, don't worry about the yellow spots. Some regions say that you need to boil out those. It's an aesthetic thing. You just need to make sure that the red is boiled out, not the yellow. Yellow makes it look more like a Parasect anyway, and it is an enjoyable part of the dish that you know that you're still chowing down on the same fresh ingredients. Now, what we do from here is we take our trademark cherubi sherry, and this is how our bisque is separate from everyone else. We take 3 shots of that cherry, 2 shots into our bisque, and 1 shot for yourself. Now, if you enjoyed this dish, leave a like, share me on your favorite social medias. I've been Professor Grass, your cook for this series of videos. And if you're wondering who's responsible for this video in particular, Virgyy, actually, I was in his chat, and go follow the wrong neighborhood. I might even try to put a link down in the description. I was in his chat, and everybody was talking about cooking Pokemon. So that's kind of how we got this idea. And he was like, dude, Professor Grass, you should totally do this for your channel. So that's why I'm here. Every Saturday, cooking Pokemon. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.